We are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Business Learnings. Sorry, my previous video was interrupted. So, guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about forward contracts. And you might have heard about the futures market, since many of you, the people who are watching this video, are already trading in the equity market. Futures market is another revenue, and derivatives market is another whole new unexplored revenue uh, that many people are not aware of properly. And to understand derivatives, you'll have to understand a lot of different concepts before you can grasp the concept of derivatives. And this is a field. Derivatives is a field where if you understand them properly, and if you are logical enough, if you have enough information, you will make far better returns than the stock market. Okay, so derivatives are a very important thing, a very decent way to make decent, good money. So this is the first video, and in this video I'll talk about the forward contract, which is the basic thing that you should know, uh, the basic concept that you should know, which will make you understand, facilitate your understanding uh, for futures, and then we'll talk about uh, options and swaps, etc. So let's get started. Let's understand it from the perspective of the utility. Why are these derivatives useful, or why are, in this case, in this particular video, why is a forward contract important? Suppose there's a farmer, and he produces apples, and he sells apples to, let's say, Kisan Jam Company. Okay. Uh, Now the farmer produces about 100 kgs. He's expecting to produce about 100 kgs of apples every year, and he'll sell that to the Kisan Jam Company at 100 rupees per kg, so that his total income becomes 10,000 rupees. Now, um, there could be scenarios, there could be cases, or there could be seasons where the market is flooded with apples. Okay, there is oversupply, and what happens in case of oversupply? Prices fall. Okay, so apples start selling at 50 rupees. Our farmer is only able to make 50 into 100, which is 5,000 rupees. Our company makes a profit because uh, it was expected to to spend 10,000 rupees, and it got 100 kgs of apples in just 5,000 rupees. It's good for company, bad for farmer. And another situation, another scenario that could emerge in this case could be, there is a scarcity of apples for some reason. So due to the scarcity, apple prices go up, and our farmer ends up making 150 rupees per kg. So 15,000 he makes in total, and our company has to pay, Kisan Jam Company has to pay 15,000 rupees. So loss for company, profit for the farmer. Now the thing is, both of these players, both of these parties, they might not want this fluctuation in their expected income. Why? Uh, there could be a lot of reasons. I'll tell you one of the reasons. Suppose the farmer will have a lot of costs. What kind of costs? He'll have to buy seeds of good quality apple. He'll have to invest time, and he'll have to invest money in production of apples. He to buy manure, to buy fertilizers, etc. And he has to take care of his family for the entire year. So the farmer wants to be sure that he gets an income of at least this much amount, so that he does not have to go and beg other people for money. you know let's say the farmer needs an income of at least 10,000 to survive for the year. Okay, if the farmer makes 15,000, that's better for him. But if he makes less than 10,000, it's, he's gone. He does not have any avenues to borrow money from. So let's say that the farmer is willing to have this uh, let's say the farmer is willing to have this uh, deal where he will be having 10,000 rupees for sure. Okay. Now, from the point of view of the company, Kisan Jam company, uh, it will need to project its costs, to project its costs with a greater confidence. Why does it need to happen? Because if the costs are low, the company will be doing good. Of course, it will have more money left and it can invest that money anywhere. But the company should have planned that well in advance. A company plans its operations years before in advance. You know, this is very important to plan your expenses in advance. If you are not doing so, you are probably not investing it in. You are not investing it efficiently, or you are not investing it in the right avenues. You are not investing it in the places where uh, you should have. Or if the company is left with a lot of money, uh, he might invest. The company might invest it in avenues which are not as beneficial, as profitable as they should be. That's why for the company as well as for the farmer, uh, the fluctuations are, they are an added headache. They want a stable cash flow. They want a stable revenue, and for the company, stable cost. So what they do is they enter into a contract. The contract says the farmer will sell 100 kgs of apple to the company on 1st December, or whatever the date it is, uh, at 100 rupees per kg. So this is the forward contract, because today it's just October and December is yet to come. This is a forward contract. The time is yet to come. What this does is this makes sure that even if there is scarcity of apples, or even if there is an oversupply of apples, both of these entities, you know, they are still able to project what their costs will be and what the farmers' revenues will be, farmers' income will be, and this simply takes the risk away from these two players, because they have entered into a contract. Okay, this is forward contract. If the forward contract is traded on an exchange, just like NSE and BSE are exchanges, these contracts could also be traded on exchanges, and uh, such forward contracts are called futures. Yes, that's it. Futures are the forward contracts which are officially traded on the exchanges. The problem with forward contracts is it's a deal between two people, and you know if you want to back out, if you somehow feel in the middle that, oh, I think that Apple's the company in the middle uh, thinks that there's going to be an oversupply of apples this year, so prices will be far low. So why should I wait? Why should I get it at 100 rupees and buy it from the market? But you have to honor the forward contract. And this is the scenario where futures help a lot, because you can trade the futures in the market. There will be a lot of people, maybe a lot of parties in the market, which will believe that the apple prices will rise. There will be scarcity, apple prices will rise, and therefore uh, they are more than willing to buy this page, this piece of contract, this piece of paper that which says that the farmer will be supplying apples at just 100 rupees per kg. There'll be a lot of demand for that paper, right? This is what uh, this is what futures are, and this is how futures are helpful, because futures could be traded and forward contracts could not be traded. So I hope this was clear. If it was not, put your questions in the comment box below. Subscribe if you like the video, and thanks for watching.